Hello fellow bug enthusiasts, and welcome back to another video. I've got a little quick one for you guys. Nothing too fancy, but I've got these mealworms here and they've been in this same container for a while. And I want to separate out the ones that are still alive and give them a nicer home. So we're going to do that right now. So what I'm going to do is I've got one of my old medication bottles and I have removed the label for safety purposes, but we're just gonna see how many of these guys are alive, and when we find a live one, we're just gonna grab them, separate them out into this little container so that we can transport them to a new home. So we've got one live mealworm, two live mealworms, three, this one's kind of a little bit bigger, four. Looks like we're gonna have a decent amount. There's still quite a few in here. 5. 5. Alright, to expedite this process, we're gonna dump all of this goodness into this bigger container just so we can reach the mealworms a little easier. And this is Ringo's old container. Unfortunately, he has passed, but he did come from these mealworms. So, we may be able to get some more darkling beetles. Got this little guy. This is 6. 7. Oops. 7. 8. This is a little guy. I don't remember. I lost count. Whatever. Lots of mealworms. Here's another one. And I think this is going to take a little bit because there are quite a few more. So I will see you guys in just a couple minutes when I've gotten all of them rounded out. Alright, so my actual goal in doing this was to separate out as much of the old molted mealworm shells and dead mealworms as I could. And I didn't get all of them, but I got a decent amount. You can see there's still a little bit in there, but that's primarily live ones. You can see a lot moving around in there. And then we've got these couple of guys here. So we're gonna get a little container set up for them. So that was just a placeholder container. What I've got here is this large dubia roach container. I do not endorse this brand, but you know, it is what it is. So we're going to take this and we're going to turn this into their new home. So what I want to do first is just take all of this and dump it in here. Because you see all this like powdery shit or whatever? I don't remember what it is. Like corn or weed or something. But this is what they feed on. So I'm just going to dump this on the bottom of this container. Because they like to burrow. So when they burrow, they'll have all the food they need down there. There we go. And then what I'm actually going to do right now too is add in the rest of these mealworms so they can start burrowing. And then to finish off this enclosure, my signature move, I am just gonna top it off with some gardening soil. And then we'll just give it a little shake to even everything out. Do the classic, spritz it with water. Because what they were really lacking in that other container was water. So now they have the water, and this lid is ventilated so they'll be able to breathe. And then we've got all our little friends in there. So they should be nice and happy, and hopefully they'll start molting and turning into darkling beetles. And you can see them wriggling around down there. Very nice, very nice. Look at that. You can see them coming up to the surface to drink the water off of the side of the container. That's so cool. So guys, that's all I've got for you today. Just a short little video. Nothing too crazy. I've got a couple more videos coming up for you guys, so be on the lookout for those. Bug Collector 69 out.